everyone. I'm here today with Miss Grace.
Hello.
Grace, what company are you with?
I'm with Shoreline Title.
Yes, and we're excited to have her in our car today, and we're going to ask her a couple questions that you may need to know when you're buying a house. So, Miss Grace,
Yes.
first question would be, why do you even need a title company? What do they do?
Well, the title company, we insure title. We get the contract. You tell us what house is being purchased. We search the background of it from the start to finish. If there's anybody missing from title, if there's an estate, if you need to pay off a mortgage, we search all of that. Sometimes people don't know they have liens against them, like credit card liens or sitting liens. We find that. We check it. We do everything we can, possibly, to get it ready because we cannot close without everything being situated. So that's what you need a title policy for. So you, the buyer, can relax knowing that if anything were to come up, you're covered by the title insurance. So if somebody comes knocking on your door in 6 months and says, the seller didn't sell it correctly, I'm part owner. Oh, well, then you're going to call the title insurance company who gave you the policy and say, we have an issue. And then we help you to resolve it.
Oh, that's great.
That's right.
Great news.
You get an owner policy for the new buyer. And 9 times out of 10, Texas loans require a mortgage policy. Just the way it is. And 9 times out of 10, mortgage loans in Texas require a survey.
Oh, which comes to our next question.
Yes.
What is a survey? What is that
So
for?
a survey shows you your lot lines. It shows you your corners. It shows you how your house is laid out. It'll tell you where and if you have any utility easements. If you have any aerial easements from CPL. It tells you if you have any drainage easements and where they are. And of course, it tells you your building line, yard requirement, which that shows you that you cannot build anything past a certain point. Make sure that it tells you if your house is inside your property line, so your house can be protected for policy coverage. That's what a survey is for. Normally, lenders require it on their loans. So we, the title companies, get with the lenders to order that unless a seller has an existing survey. We can take existing surveys as long as nothing new has been done to the property. So if your seller has a survey of their house from 10 years ago and they put in an in-ground pool, more than likely we're going to need a new survey. So that's what the survey is for. It shows you your lot lines and where your house lies on your property to make sure your house is correct and you have enough of the yard and everything that you were told is going to be there.
Right. And it's important. I mean, in our cases, here with all the wind, when you need to redo your fence,
yes,
you're going to need that line of property lines. You know where you're going to put your fence. So that's what a lot of my buyers always like, where do I put my fence? That's why you need a survey.
Yep. And a lot of the times people want to put in a little mini pool.
Yeah.
Well, where can I start and where can I finish? The survey tells you where you can put it.
That's right. And especially with all those easements,
Yes.
you don't want to be digging and there's underground electric or underground gas.
Yes, exactly.
So,
and it'll tell you on your survey, some surveyors will put there is a gas pipeline or gas line right here. It may not be right on top of the survey, but it's around the subdivision. And some surveyors will do that for you.
Oh, that's right.
Yep.
And that's still very important, even when you're buying acreage.
Yes.
There's people out, underground things that have been abandoned, or maybe they're still in use, but you still need to know where those are.
Yes,
and surveys are very important.
Definitely.
Yes,
They are.
They're great. Okay, well, good. That's very helpful.
Yeah.
And then our last question would be, what even happens at a closing?
Well, when it's time to close, we, the title company, will be working very closely with your lender by that time, like every day, all day. And when everything is said and done, when your numbers are crunched, you get a final come to close from your lender. Hey, buyer A, you need to bring in so much money. You'll know. They'll send you your CD, which is your closing disclosure, to look at. go over the numbers with you so you won't be blindsided by all these numbers. But when you come to closing at the title company, we will have all the lender papers that they need you to sign, because a lot of them do need to be notarized, and we do that for you. We try to go over all your documents if you have any questions. Sometimes, hopefully, lenders will be there with you to hold your hand and answer any questions that you have. 9 times out of 10, your realtor is going to be there for any last minute questions. Title companies really can't answer realtor questions because we don't know a lot of the stuff that goes on outside of us. So yeah, that's what happens. We go to the closing table, we sign papers, realtors are there, lenders are there. We try to make it as smooth as possible so you won't be so nervous. We answer title questions, we answer sometimes tax questions, but a lot of the lender questions are for the lender, and a lot of questions about the house would be for the realtor. So we're all there to make everything calm and as normal as can be. But when you come to the title company, that is the final step.
That's right.
And the next step is to fund your file, and so you can get keys.
That's right.
And move into your home.
Move into your new home.
Yeah.
That's right. That's right.
Yeah.
So they get authorization, right?
Yes, we get authorization. Buyers and sellers sign. We send documents off to the lender to review everything, make sure there's nothing missing. If nothing's missing, everybody's money is turned in. Sellers have signed, buyers have signed. The lender gives us, hey, you're authorized to fund. Cut your checks. We call the realtors and say, hey, it's a done deal. You know what? Keys, whatever y'all want to do, that's between y'all. We're funding the file.
I know, and that's the most exciting day.
That is the most exciting day, yes.
The home buyer gets the keys, the seller gets their funds, and everyone's happy, and it's all closed and funded.
Yes,
and
then
that's the key words there, closed and funded.
Yes, and after it's funded, then we, the title company, we will do all of the proper paperwork to get it recorded at the courthouse.
Okay.
Into the new owner's name. We will record all documents that show that there is a lien with the lender. But yeah, we are the ones that do all the final paperwork at funding.
That's exciting.
Yeah, that's exciting.
Yes. So now you've learned a couple of things that you can do and what a title company is for. Grace, if they want to use you as a title company, how do they reach you?
They can reach us at Shoreline Title. Well, they can reach me at Shoreline Title. Phone number is 361-687-2398. Just ask for Grace. There's not many Graces in my office.
That's right.
And they will connect you to me. We can talk about anything you need to talk about, questions that you have, and I'll be there to help you every step of the way.
That's right. She sure will, and be able to answer all your questions.
Yes.
So remember to always use a title company when you're purchasing any real estate.
Yes.
No matter where you are. But yes, give Gracie a call at Shoreline Title, and I'm sure they'll be able to help you out. Have a great closing, and we thank you again, Gracie, for
coming
Stephanie. In again. Yay. For our ride.
Yay!
And thank you all for watching us. Bye.
Bye.
At the Copacabana, the hottest of Northern Havana. Here at the Copacabana, music and passion, we're always the passion at the Copa. They fell in love.